Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here with Alshon and Fred, and what we're going to be demonstrating today for you on video is Alshon's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. Excuse me, the little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed. The only correction we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. He's going to come home with his very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that tomorrow during your follow-up training session. Now he is sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Alshon, heel. At this point, Alshon has a job to do, and that is to match pace with you, not forging ahead or lagging behind, and he shouldn't drop his head. If you control the dog's head, you control the whole dog. So keep that head up when you're walking with him. And if he drops his head to sniff, you give a little correction and you say no, heel. When Fred stops his feet, if you've noticed, Alshon is sitting automatically without being told to wait for his next command. And he's doing that. I don't know if you can hear the jackhammers in the background, but he can. They're doing construction on our road. And a lot of the dogs are pretty freaked out by that. Now the next command that Fred's going to demonstrate is the sit stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you do not use his name. Now he laid down on his sit, so Fred brings him back around and does it again. You don't lose your patience, because then the dog has won. And when you're practicing at home, you can practice indoors as well as outdoors. And your ultimate goal will be a 3-minute long sit-stay. He's a mature dog, so he should be able to hold it. When Fred returns back to him, he walks all the way around him. Alshon should remain seated till Fred gets back to heel, and then he gets praised for a good job. He's doing so good. Fred gives him another stay command. He walks out to the end of his training leash. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the recall, or the come on command. On this command, you do use his name. And he should come right in front and sit. He goes back to heel, and that's okay. It's not 100% correct, but it was a nice recall. He came right in and sat. He really is a sweet boy, and he's done a good job, and you see him looking up to Fred for praise. Fred's going to leave him in another sit-stay, and we'll demonstrate that recall again. Calls him in. It's hot, it's muggy. There's a ton of distraction and bugs, but he's showing off his stuff pretty good, all things considered. Did we do the down from a heel twice? Okay. Left open palm, straight down toward the ground, the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home, you can practice right in your living room. You can have him down on his bed or on a blanket, whatever he's used to. And your ultimate goal will be 5 minutes, and if you can get a dog to hold a down stay for 5 minutes, he'll be asleep, especially if it's in the house. When Fred returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, again, as he did on the sit-stay, back to his shoulders, and at this point, Alshon expects to get another command, and Fred will heel him out of that, bring him back around, and we'll show you that one more time. down and stay. Good job. And you can also call him out of a down stay. And he looks up for praise. How's his down from a distance? Can we do that? All right. The last command is you're down from a distance. This is a little bit harder because you're not right next to the dog. So you're going to have him sit, leave him in a stay. Walk out to the end of your training leash, turn to face him. This is the only time that you're going to use your right hand to give the command, and you drop him into a down from a distance and stay. He's going to get real comfy now. Now we have demonstrated for you all of Alshon's formal on-leash obedience commands. He has done a great job here at school. We've enjoyed having him. We want to thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you tomorrow.